Welcome to Photo News TV. I'm your host, Will Prentice, and today we're going to talk about hard light and soft light, the qualities of light. A lot of people know that they can soften light by using things like soft boxes and umbrellas and octo boxes, um, but also distance plays a part in how to control how soft or harsh your light is. And it's a bit of a misnomer. It's not exactly the light that we're looking at, but when you look at the samples, you'll notice it's actually the shadows. So I've got my wonderful model Queenie here with me. I'm using the broncolor Scoro S 3200S power pack, as well as a couple of Bron pulso heads just with bare reflectors. I'm not shooting through any modifiers. I don't want to change the light that way. I'll show you a couple of quick tips to change the quality of your light just by moving your light either closer or further away. So let's start off. I've got my pulso head with the reflector, and I'm only 12, 18 inches away from my subject. Now, I'm using a Gossen DigiSky light meter, and the reason I like the DigiSky, the color screen's easy to read, but it also has a Bron RFS radio built in, so I can adjust the power of my Bron pack without having to go over to the pack. So I'm pointing the dome of my meter directly at the light, pressing the test button. I'm trying to get F8. That's the amount of light I want to get out of my test light. And that way I'm going to ensure consistency, at least in the amount of light coming out from every shot. So let's take a look. Here's a photo at 12 to 18 inches. Here's another one, and I've remetered at F8 again. Now you'll notice lots of other things going on, but we're going to focus just on Queenie's face. And if we look at the quality of the light at 3 feet away, or the quality of the shadows are getting more defined. And as I move back again, now I'm at about 6 feet away and still an output of F8 from my Gossen meter, but you can see that the lines are more defined on her face. So I'm getting more sculpting by moving my light further away. And this is one place where a lot of professional photographers prefer having strobe lights because they have just that much more power that you've got more working distance. If I want to get even harder, even more light shaping on her face, I can take that light, move it back 10 feet, bump the power up so I'm still getting an F8. In a nutshell, as your light moves further away, to maintain a consistent amount of light, you've got to boost the power. That's why I like my light meter. It takes a lot of the guesswork out, even though I know generally that if I'm doubling the distance, then I'm quadrupling the power coming out of the light to get the same amount of light at my source. You also notice too, when I meter, I'm pointing my meter directly at my light. And that's to measure the exact amount of light being emitted by that strobe. Then when it's time to take the photo, I'll point my dome directly back at my camera, and that way I know what my camera is going to see. That's the setting that I use on camera. So in this instance, it's 1/250th of a second, and F8 is what I use consistently here. And if you notice, all 3 photos, the light on Queenie herself is exactly the same. Every single shot, you could overlay them. They're all going to be identical. The other issue, though, with moving your light further back is how the light affects your overall scene. If you want to change the look of your shot, all you've got to do is move your light. So if you want softer light, you can bring it in a little bit closer. If you want to get harder, more dramatic, more defined lines, you're going to pull that light further away from your subject, boost the power, and don't forget to use your meter to make sure that what you're seeing here is what you're seeing on camera. So I hope you found this quick little video informative. Let's open up the conversation. Click the like button down below, leave comments, questions. We'll answer them in the next videos. There's also going to be a companion on Photo News Flash, a little write-up on the Photo News website that'll match this up, just so if there was something you weren't sure of, you can always read it if you're a visual type of person that way. Thanks for your time and happy shooting.